I'm missing it. And maybe Detective Overfield's been right all along.
Is she the one? Is the little girl the one who killed
she
him?
might be a possible suspect, her calm demeanor changes and she begins to rock back and forth.
It might be the person that killed him. Might have been the person that called the police.
So, you ever murder investigation? Murder investigation. What do I have to do? I'll tell you in a minute.
Either way it goes. If I shot my hand this way or through the passenger, I got something that's going to identify, and I cannot deny these tattoos.
The passenger, it's like he goes like that. He was shooting.
What up, Mula gang? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. I'm back with another video. Hey, shorty, I know y'all seen that title. I know y'all geeked up. You feel me? So listen, before we get into the video, though, I need y'all to do a few things for me. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Follow your boy on the gram and on Twitch, and smash that thumbs up button for me real quick. Click. That's all you gotta do, real quick, folks. Little move of the mouse, little click of the finger. That's all you gotta do, shorty. Real quick, simple and easy, on bro. Bro, you looking at me and not hitting hit the thumbs up button, bro, please. Make sure y'all subscribe to the rest of my channels too, man. My vlog channel, my first reaction channel, main channel. We almost had 500K. Yeah, skate. And my vlog channel, my gaming channel, my main channel, and my car channel. On bro, great. Let's get money.
On July 23rd, 2020, a call was made to 911 in Orlando, Florida.
What are you calling about?
Gunshots, multiple.
Uh-oh.
Did you see anything suspicious, or you just heard it?
No, ma'am, just here.
Okay. How many did you hear?
Oh, man, it's about 8 or 10, if not more. Like this AK-47, it's not a 22. I can...
country old lady. I can assure you ain't no small.
They found 41-year-old Eloy LeBron's body inside his white Toyota.
Damn.
Surveillance footage and witness testimony would lead police to two 19-year-old women, Marquis Hamilton and Joria Shield.
No.
Police would find surveillance footage showing a white Saturn driving away from the crime scene. A few minutes later, more footage would show both women getting out of the car at the apartment complex they lived at. The police begin by interviewing a family member who spent quite a bit of time with both suspects. They're hoping that Marquis and Joria may have told her what they did, which will help them later when they interview both women.
So when you got up yesterday morning, what time was it?
Like 10.
And you had to be there at 11, you clocked in at 11:02.
Okay, so yeah,
right?
I woke up at 10, yeah.
And the girls were not home. And as you sit here today, swearing to tell the truth so you don't get in trouble, you're saying you do not know where they were.
No.
Or whose house they were at, but you're telling me the car was not at home. At 11 o'clock when you left. And it was not at Sonny's when you got there. Is that true?
Yeah, it wasn't there.
It wasn't there. And the girls were not at Sonny's.
No.
Someone in that vehicle murdered someone yesterday.
Somebody in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did it go?
That's what I'm telling you right now. Someone in that car murdered someone yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I am confused. I'm confused. I don't know nothing but my first and last name. I don't know nothing but my first and last name. Little Kizzy.
Do you understand how serious this is now?
Yeah. But, like...
Do you understand the consequences for lying to the police?
Hold on.
And a homicide investigation is a third-degree felony?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you understand how difficult it is to get into medical school with a third-degree felony?
With any charges, it's hard.
It's very difficult.
Especially one tied to murder.
It's very difficult.
Especially one tied to murder.
Medical schools don't look too kindly upon that.
It's crazy. They be getting
You
people.
were with these girls all day and all night.
Yeah.
And
Well, not really, because I was at work in the mornings.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
I don't know, lady. I was asleep.
Hey, funny. Tell it. What happened?
I'm confused. That's what I'm talking about.
You have a tell when you're not telling the truth, and your tell is that you laugh or you smile because you're uncomfortable.
Actually, I laugh at every single thing. So
I'm trying to tell me I gotta tell. You don't know me, lady. That's what my mama tell me. Yeah, every time I know the little boy for his whole life. Every time he lie, he wink. Hold on, we finna get right back into the video, but before we do, shorty, I gotta tell y'all about my membership. MulaMembership.com is a website that I started almost 2 years ago, and since then I have helped literally over 10,000 people make at least $20,000 profit before they left my membership. I know a lot of people gonna say it's cap, but y'all see the proof, man. I do this every day like clockwork. When you sign up for my membership, not only is you gonna get access to all the videos in my membership, where it's teaching you exactly what to do, how to do it when it comes to stocks, crypto, social media monetization, financial literacy, credit. I'm literally going to walk you step by step to make yourself a rich entrepreneur. And on top of that, I have a team of more than 30 people that work around the clock 24/7 and call out stock and crypto plays, so you know what to buy, when to buy, and you make money with me making the same investments that I make at the same time that I'm making. All this for $50, short. I want to see y'all win, man. So listen, for that low price, click the first link in my description right now, MulaMembership.com. Come sign up before it's too late, because we're running out of spots. Spots are very, very limited. I want to keep this membership exclusive, so you might want to hurry up and sign up. I bet you this morning, lady, you don't know me.
It's just when you're uncomfortable.
No, I just laugh at everything. Like right now, I'm just sitting here smiling. This whole time I've been sitting here smiling.
And why is that?
I don't know, that's just how I am. I just laugh and smile.
Well, I can tell you that the person who was murdered's family is not laughing and smiling today.
Oh no, I'm not laughing and smiling at that. That's
okay.
Not...
This is super serious, Jemima.
I know it is.
Super serious.
You laughing and smiling, she don't know what the hell you talking about.
Okay, you're an intelligent young woman. I'm sure you've read my shirt while we've been sitting here.
Yeah, I did. I saw when you came in, I'm thinking like,
Okay, this should not be a surprise to you.
It is a surprise because when you came in, I was thinking like, what happened? But now you just told me so.
Shorty don't know nothing. Shorty don't know nothing.
Next,
You keep on asking me that. I don't know.
Next, the police interview a witness who claimed they saw the shooting. The witness was able to describe what happened. However, he claimed that both the driver and passenger fired their weapons, and he believed that they were both men.
So,
Tinted windows.
Tinted windows.
Mm-hmm.
And then this car cut a right.
Two-door pickup.
Yeah, two-door pickup. This car caught a right, and then you said it...
He cut him off. He cut him off.
Cut the truck off.
Right, and was shooting. And he was steady shooting. But he was steady, when he's turning, he's shooting. And he kept going, shooting, and he stopped.
Point to where he was shooting at.
He started right here.
That's why this is stupid, bro. So you finna go get a witness to tell you some shit, and there's no way to really confirm if he lying or not. And he finna just tell you the story that he think he saw from what he remember. After he been drinking and smoking, he always doing the most. He did all type. You don't know what this did in his personal life. And sleep, this was 3-4 days ago, 5 weeks ago. You asking him questions, and you gonna use his answers to solve the like.
The shooting right here, over this way. The passenger, it's like he goes like that, and he was shooting like that.
Would you say his head's above the hood?
A little.
A little, but he's more like...
Right.
Okay.
Right.
His arm shooting over the top of the vehicle.
Over the top of the car. I think he could have shot the other guy in the hand, you know what I mean?
Okay.
The way he was
shooting.
Yeah.
What was the other guy doing?
The driver.
The driver.
He was shooting.
Was he shooting, like, is he driving like this? You're using his right hand.
Yes, I'm sorry, he was shooting, yeah.
So he's shooting across his body like this.
Like that, right.
Windows were down?
Window was like right here.
Right here.
Right there. Like
halfway?
Right, there, right halfway, so he can see.
How dark was the tent, would you think? If there, was there even any tent?
Yeah.
Because the witness said the shooters were both male, it led detectives to believe that Marquis and Jaria might have just been passengers in the car when the incident took place. They believed that the suspects might be trying to protect the men involved. With this information, they decide to bring both women in for interrogation. They begin by interviewing Marquis first.
I want you to understand your rights, okay? And then once we go through that, we'll swear you in, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of this and figure out where we go from here, okay?
Okay.
Did Detective Overfield explain to you why you're here?
No.
He did not?
No.
Okay. And this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. It's just a lack of communication, okay?
What he did was come to my mom's job,
okay,
and tell her that my phone was released and I can go pick up my phone. But I told my mom, that don't sound too right, or whatever. So like 10 minutes later, they come bum rush the house I was at. Tell me come outside, that I got one. That was it.
So you felt it was a little bit of a...
My thing was, like you said, you close with my mom, right? Y'all could talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
He could have came to my mom and said, your daughter got a warrant for her arrest.
Be done with it.
And it could have been done with it.
Turn it in.
Turn it in, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he gonna go lie to my mom, tell me to pick up my phone. When I already knew I probably had a warrant for my arrest because y'all not giving anybody no their phones back. And I could care less about the phone. I bought me a new phone.
I'm sure
it's materialistic. I don't care about the phone.
But that led you to believe.
I knew I probably had a warrant, but my thing was, why would you lie? Just...
I ain't gonna lie, they locked me up in Miami. They took 2 of my pipes. Shit. Paid my lawyer $10,000 for everybody. It was 4 of us got locked up. Pay for everybody's lawyer. We got innocent, you know what I'm saying? They dropped the charges. I ain't gonna try to get them guns back. Thank you for not arresting me. See you later. Have a good day. Mi amigo.
It been
avoided.
Yeah,
just be straight with me.
Just keep it. I'm grown just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You could just told me I
keep
got
it real.
warrant.
Keep it real. Just be honest. Tell us what happened and we'll be done with it. We'll walk away. Okay? So, obviously, when someone is killed, you watch these TV shows, it's a murder investigation. They don't stop. We work, Detective Sharp and I, everybody in the unit, we work just like we would for your brother, your mother, your cousins, your boyfriend. We work 24/7 for these families. That's our job. Okay? The investigations never stop. Forever. And when I retire or something happens to me, somebody else gonna pick it up. We have to do that. So we have been working this for 2 months now. It'll be 2 months. In a couple days, it'll be 2 months. This family is desperate. They need answers. They want to know what happened.
I understand, but it's like y'all want me to admit to something that I don't know. I told y'all what I know. I told y'all what I was doing over there. I should never been over there. I already told y'all. It's like y'all want me to just say I was shooting, which I was not shooting. I never pulled a trigger in a day of my life.
Okay. And you know, and I don't know that Detective Overfield agrees with me on this, but you know, I looked at you and said, I know you didn't.
Of course, you said I didn't.
And I looked at Jaria and I said, I know you didn't. Because girls don't do that shit. Girls don't have beef like that.
Yes, they do.
If you do, you're going to go to scrapping.
Yeah, you're right.
You're going to get on social media and sell each other out. That's what girls do. Okay? You might tell your boy, I don't like that girl, I don't like that boy, da-da-da, and let them handle it.
Absolutely, but...
You might set a motherfucker up to get shot. That's what girls do.
Not this one.
Okay. But what I'm saying is I looked at both of you dead in your eye and I said, I know you didn't. But the information that we have, the shots came from your car.
Do you have evidence?
Yes.
What evidence?
Okay. And this is what's gonna screw
Shorty
you over in the long run.
Shorty is not stupid.
And this is what I'm trying to avoid happening.
What evidence you got?
The evidence is super strong against the occupants of that vehicle. Do I think it was you and Jaria? God, I pray to the Lord that you girls wouldn't go over there and shoot up that damn street. I pray to God. But 2 people shot from that car. The car that you own, the car that we recovered. 2 people shot from that car. And yes, we can prove that. And I'm not bullshitting you or you would not be sitting here.
How can you prove it?
You will see through testimony and evidence that came from that car. Okay.
One of the main reasons suspects talk to police is because they want to know what the police know, so they can create a story to explain the evidence. Marquis wants to know what evidence they have, and the detective needs to convince her that the evidence is strong without giving away any details. If the detective tells her something that she knows is not true, then Marquis will know they are lying and they don't have enough evidence to charge anyone.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. She already lying. The girl is not slow. Y'all ain't got no goddamn evidence. If y'all had evidence, y'all would tell me. Because coming in here and telling me will make your job a lot easier. If you just show me what you got, I could tell you. This will be gone. You'll leave. I'll tell you because I'm like, okay, they know already what I'm lying for. It's right there. I'm on camera. They got this. They got that. They got this. Ain't got no goddamn evidence that talking about it's strong. It ain't strong. You got to talk about he seen something.
Is the testimony strong? Is the evidence strong against the two of you for murder? Yes. It's super strong. Or you would not be sitting here. And your cousin is going to be occupied.
If it was that strong, they would have locked their ass up. They'd lock their ass up. They wouldn't be sitting in no regular plain clothes. They'd be locked the up for a murder. They'd be in jail. No bail. You hear me? I'm telling you.
Occupying this seat shortly. It's bad for both of you. Do I think either one of you were the actual trigger people? I would be very, very surprised, and I've been doing this 10 years. I just can't see the animosity in your heart or in your cousin's heart. You girls are working girls. You have jobs. You both want to go. You're going to school, or you want to go to school, and you have futures. You have plans. You have things that you're doing. Okay? That's it. You smoke a little weed. You hang out with some of these guys. They're your boyfriends. We understand that. We know where Brandon was.
Mm-hmm.
We verified his alibi. We know from your phone exactly where you were. That's why we kept your phone. Yeah. But your testimony just backed up what your phone already told us. Okay, what you told us, we checked your phone backed you up. You were there. You were there when the shots rang out. We know that. In fact, you and Jairia had such specific information, very, very detailed information about what happened. You couldn't have been anywhere else. You had to have been there when it occurred. Right. You had to have been there when those shots were fired. Because you both knew too much. That wasn't hearsay testimony. You didn't hear that from the boys in the car. You were there.
Yeah, I told you I was there.
You were there, and you were honest about that. And so was your cousin.
They both telling you that they honest. They both saying they was there, and they both say that they didn't do nothing. They want nobody in the car.
What we can't get past is how those shots came from your car. If you're in the front passenger seat where you said you were, and Jaria's driving, which you and her both said she was. If the two of you don't fire those guns, who did?
No shots was fired out my car, detective. Why would I jeopardize everything I got for some boys that who knows I'll be with 10 years from now?
Correct.
I'm in love with my boyfriend. Like you said, mine was at work. But like I said, why would I jeopardize? I'm young. Yeah, I'm in love with him. I say that, but I'm 18 years old. Why would I jeopardize that from 10 years?
But you don't have to jeopardize. You don't have to jeopardize it because first of all,
she ain't shaking either. This is an 18-year-old girl, an innocent, regular girl that's talking about she in love with a boy. This ain't no hard girl that like girls, the tattoos. She is a regular girl, bro. She's talking about she in school. She has a job. She ain't slow. This 18-year-old girl is not shaking. She not sweating. She not nervous. She like, man, ain't no way in the world I'm going to jail for this because I didn't do nothing. We pulled up, got it out the car, and left. So y'all got some shit fucked up. That's the problem. Y'all think y'all know y'all been doing this for 2 months, talking about y'all need answers, and y'all ain't doing no damn work. Y'all just think y'all know what y'all talking about, so y'all just gonna keep pressing on there instead of trying to actually find some evidence.
Was verified. Second of all, he was mad at you for just going over there to buy weed.
Yeah,
he was
furious. Always tell me don't go over there to buy weed. He already know what this stuff. He already tell me.
He already knows. He already knows.
I took it upon myself when he was at work.
So it's not your boyfriend, and it's not. I would never think that you. First of all, you don't have to worry about it because we know Brandon wasn't there.
Because if they had evidence that shots came out the car, and they had two people admitting that they was in the car, they would arrest them at least on accessory to murder. That's enough to hold them for accessory to murder. I'm not slow. I understand the law very well. Like, she's lying. She don't have no fucking evidence.
Scott was not with us. Scott was not with us.
So, when did he get out of the car?
When she picked me up, it was nobody. It was me and her. So I don't know before then, but when it was me and her.
So you did not get in the back seat?
No. When she picked me up, no.
From McDonald's?
I was never in the car with McDonald's.
I know, because they picked you up after they went to McDonald's.
Yes.
Okay. Who was in the car at McDonald's?
I don't. What I was told was all of them, but I was never in there with them with McDonald's. So I don't know who was from my side. I don't know who was in the car with McDonald's. Okay. I wasn't there. I wasn't with them. I was still home. They could
you said okay. McDonald's. So you just said from what I was told, all of them. Who's all of them?
Who she was with? Pimpin', her and Pimpin'. That's what she told me. Her, Pimpin', and Reggie was in the car.
Her, Pimpin', and Reggie. Okay.
Well, she's telling the girl. You know the girl ain't doing nothing either.
Yeah.
Okay. Her, Pimpin', and Reggie. All right.
Marquis' story is that they were in fact in the area at the time the incident took place. She claims that she was with Jaria when they heard the shots and saw the victim in his vehicle.
Y'all see how you can get tied to a murder just for being around? That's why you need to change where you be around, shorty. That's why I don't, that's the main reason why I don't be around. You feel me? I just seen somebody, one of my homies just sent me a video of something that happened in Miami. Dude walked up, he just up pipe and splattered dude. You feel me? And then hit him with like 6 more glicks in the, like while he on the floor, he glicked him down, like he glicked him like 6 more times and ran off. It's a big old crowd of people though, cause it's Miami spring break, you feel me? All of them people is finna be tied, bro. They all finna get subpoenaed. They find, identify any of them people, they getting flew. Whether they live in Miami or not, they gonna have to fly back, they gonna have to talk to the detective, they gonna do a lot of shit. That's why I don't wanna be around that. I don't wanna be around.
After they saw him, they got scared and went to do some laundry. The detectives spend the next hour going through all the evidence with Marquis, hoping that she will tell them who the shooter is. As Marquis shares her side of the story, the detective begins to think that maybe the shooter is sitting right in front of her.
Ooh.
Because, you know, you're telling me you girls were the only ones in the car.
Yeah, we was.
So, maybe I'm misreading you.
You think I pull the trigger?
Maybe I'm misreading you.
For another
maybe both you girls are much more badasses than I ever imagined.
I was always taught if somebody can't do it themselves, why would I be doing it? I ain't finna do nobody dirty work. I got that much sense. I'm not doing nobody dirty work.
Unless it's for yourself or your cousin.
And I wasn't.
And that is the only explanation. I'm missing it. And maybe Detective Overfield's been right all along.
Is the little girl the one who killed
she
him?
Might be a possible suspect. Her calm demeanor changes and she begins to rock back and forth. She no longer appears confident and she begins to stumble over her own words.
I'm missing it.
You think he's the one who did it?
100%. 100%.
Uh-oh.
This is why we argue. This is why I asked Detective Sharp to come in the room, because we argue. Because you don't want to see Detective Overfield and I argue.
Let me tell you something. My thing is, I wouldn't put my hand out to know. I wouldn't put my hand out to shoot nothing. This gonna identify me off it. I got a tattoo that's gonna identify.
Marquis claims that if she put her arm out the window to fire the gun, the witnesses would have seen her tattoo and been able to identify her. Marquis just made a huge mistake, and the detective is about to pick up on it.
Either way it goes. If I shot my hand this way or through the passage, I got something that's going to identify, and I cannot deny these tattoos.
When did you get those?
I had got this, like, a few weeks ago, I think. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have them before.
No, but this right here would identify.
But you didn't have them before.
I had this one before. Yes.
Not when you stuck that one out the window over the hood of the car. You did not have that.
I did not have this one, no.
Correct. So it wouldn't identify you.
Oh,
this
so
ain't
the
whenever
girl,
what you just did, up over the roof of the car like that, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You did not have that tattoo.
I'm saying I wouldn't do that because I know it's ways to identify me, and it's ways to identify because Jaria have a tattoo too.
This is why you shut the fuck up.
Things she had words before her, so I know it's ways to identify.
Sweetheart, I know, but you said that you had that and you didn't.
No, I didn't say I had these. I'm saying these will identify me. A tattoo will identify me. I never said I had this because I know I had this 2 weeks ago.
All right. You just got it. I can tell that the ink is fresh.
It's brand new, yes. I just got it.
Yeah. Okay. I have tattoos too, so I'm familiar. Okay. All right. So at the moment that you shot out the vehicle over the roof of the car, there was not a tattoo on your forearm.
I never shot out the vehicle of the car.
Okay.
Try to trick her up.
All right. Now this arm wouldn't have done the shooting because obviously you'd have had to shoot over her face in front of your cousin, and that would have been dangerous. So I imagine you girls had a beef with this boy, I guess.
I think she might have just told her herself, maybe. It's blew up my mind. I didn't think the girl was. She was For an 18-year-old little girl, see, like, she just nervous. Like, she ain't seem nervous. She started rocking back and forth now. But I'm thinking, like, that could be, like, you know, like, she just went from witness to suspect. So now she nervous, like, man, am I finna go to jail for something I ain't do? That's how I'm feeling. You feel me? But now I'm trying to figure out, is you the one who did it? But the detective on some shit like, so did you get the tattoo so that when you got questioned, you could come in here and say that? And then when I told you, you realized that you had to tell me the truth, then it was 2 weeks ago, but when it happened, so, you know what I'm saying?
I guess, you know, and sometimes.
What if it's the person that called the police, though? It might be the person that killed him, might have been the person that called the police.
Experience is not, my experience is why I say what I say, okay? But sometimes experience is just, maybe some of the newer detectives are just closer to the streets than I am because I'm older. I tend to read people, but you guys are a new generation.
Right.
You guys are a new generation. Apparently, my experience is making me argue on your behalf, and maybe it's because of my connection to your mom. Maybe it's my experience that's tending to argue on your behalf and I'm wrong, and I've been wrong for 2 months.
Uh-oh.
And maybe Detective Overfield's been right.
Uh-oh.
And it's certainly all of the evidence that he's tried to, and I don't know why I argue in the face of evidence, because evidence is what it is. Okay? Testimony is testimony. Evidence is evidence. Physical evidence is physical evidence. But my history has told me, you girls don't do this. It's just not in your nature to do this. But maybe I'm thinking of my generation, or people a little bit younger than me, and not the girls who are 19 to 25 of today. Because when I listened to your mom told us a lot about Jaria. She wasn't as convinced that you would do something like that unless you were with Jaria. But she was dead set convinced Jaria would. Jaria straight up cold. She sat in this chair where you're sitting right now and said, Jaria, yes. But I don't think my daughter would do it. Maybe she's just trying to protect you.
Maybe.
But I don't think my daughter would do that. Unless she was with her cousin. So, if there's no one in the back seat,
so do they really have evidence?
And it's just you girls, I've been wrong the whole time, and I'm going to have to apologize to your mom because I never in a million years would have banked on that. And it tears me up to hear you say that. I think we've solved our case. I think we're pretty much at a point where we're going to present it to a jury, and it's going to happen. I mean, there's nothing left to do.
Okay.
Unless, and now's your only chance to do this, and I'm sure Detective Sharp has questions for you if you don't mind, but now's your only chance to do this. But
that was like a closing statement. She's trying to finish her off right here. I still don't know if she did it though. I can't tell y'all yet.
Unless there's mitigating circumstances, and that's why I mentioned the sexual assault. Unless there's some sort of situation where this boy, you know, that y'all were, unless there's a legitimate concern, a reason.
Right.
You know, and like you said, you wouldn't do anybody else's dirty work. If a bitch needs to die, then you're gonna handle it. For yourself.
For myself, I ain't gonna tell nobody else to do nothing.
Correct. You're not gonna have your boyfriend do it. Jari is probably not gonna have her boyfriend do it, although her boyfriend probably would do it. But maybe we've been wrong maybe I've been wrong all along, and Detective Overfield's been right. And maybe y'all just handled your business. Because, you know, if a bitch needs to die, a bitch needs to die. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe y'all went over there, you saw him clutching, and you told him you were coming, and you caught him slipping, and he was off Jackson Street, and you thought
it would be evidence of a phone call, that me calling him, a text message to him, telling him where I'm going to be at.
Well, I mean, y'all were headed to Jackson Street.
It was none of that.
Y'all were headed to Jackson Street.
She's still like yawning, though. She's still a little too calm.
You were headed to Jackson Street, okay? But you caught a bitch slipping south. You caught him slipping south. You caught him slipping out of his hood where he didn't have his homeboys.
His hood? Hold on.
Okay.
Who was the nigga that got killed? What did he look like? I thought he was like a little white boy or something. Where we at? 25, 31? Hold on,
I
y'all.
assure you.
When the police arrived on the scene, they found 41-year-old Eloy LeBron's body inside his
41-year-old Elon LeBron's. I don't think.
Okay, and it was actually advantageous for both of you girls to catch him slipping down Jernigan because he didn't have everybody else there to shoot with him.
For 2 months, the detective tried to piece together the puzzle, but there was always one piece missing. Now that she is on the right track, all the pieces are coming together and it all finally makes sense.
That's crazy that you think like that.
I didn't before about 5 minutes ago. I didn't.
But why would you stay in the same city if you know you did that? I don't
thing
understand.
with the tattoo in the arm.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, now I do.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I do. Now I
You
completely.
have any questions?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I do. I don't know as much as Detective Sprague knows about this case, but just listening to, I was out there that day and talking to Detective Overfield and Detective Sprague today about this, and listening to you, and knowing the evidence that they have, and what the couple of things that you've said
maybe she
that
could be
have,
playing her the whole
and
time.
they're
That's what I'm
little,
trying to figure out.
they're
You know,
little
the police play
details,
games.
but you've as adamant that you are that you didn't have a gun and you know the shots didn't come from your car, you've tripped yourself up, in my opinion, in a couple of the little details. This was a big one, up and over the roof of the car.
Yeah, it was. How else would they say shots was fired from that car? So if, like I said.
Oh, she did do that. Because I think earlier she was like, the detectives was talking to this dude. Yeah. And he said it was 2 niggas though. But he said one of them did like this over the roof. They didn't tell. I don't think they told her that. Is this bitch Siri listening to me again?
She said if I shot that way, that would be shooting in front of my cousin's face.
That was after you said what you said.
That don't make any sense. If I'm shooting over my head, for one, I'm not going to be able to see anything, so that's a waste of bullets.
Not only did Marquis imply that she had the tattoo on her forearm before the incident took place, she also showed detectives how she would have shot out of the vehicle.
She did.
What's interesting is that her description matches what the witness told detectives.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Either way it goes, if I shot my hand this way or through the passenger, I got something that's going to identify, and I cannot deny these tattoos.
The passenger, it's like he goes like that and he was shooting like that. Would you say?
That don't make any sense.
That's crazy.
Unless you didn't really want to hurt anybody because you didn't want to go to prison for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and I
if
don't.
I'm gonna pull the trigger, I might as well do it all the way. I'm not gonna. No, that don't make any sense.
Might be sending a message.
I don't know. I'd rather send a message than
actually go to prison.
Yeah,
than actually hit someone.
Right. And sending a message.
And then the reason why I said that is because I was told from the detective that Marquis Hamilton was the shooter of the crime scene. That's what happened.
What?
Say it again.
I was told by the detective that they got witness saying the shots fired at my house, the car. They got witness saying that Marquis Hamilton was the shooter or whatever.
Of this shooting?
Yes.
Oh, that you're the shooter?
Yes. And I was a passenger.
And you were the witnesses are saying you were the passenger?
No, I'm telling you I was the passenger.
Oh. But they're saying you were the driver.
No, they're saying I was the shooter.
The shooter.
Their shots was fired at that car.
Both of you shot.
Are we done here?
I'm not sure.
I just want to tell you that the decisions that you make could very well affect the rest of your life. And I want you, because I don't know you like Detective Sprague does, but you seem like a very smart
That's what I'm saying. She
young
ain't
lady,
slow.
and apparently you had quite a future going for you. And I just want to make sure that you understand that before we walk out of this room, the decisions that you make could be critical to the rest of your life. People make mistakes. They happen all the time. Okay, this guy in this truck getting shot, I don't think either one of you intended to hit him. Clearly, you didn't even know him, unless it was some type of road rage incident, and maybe he did something and pulled a weapon on you. I don't know. Only you would know that. but I don't think the shots, any of the shots that were fired because of how they were out of a moving vehicle at a moving target, people don't think they're going to hit. It's more of a warning, sending a message. And if that's the case, you need to say that, because that can make a big difference between what happens if we leave it like it is, or it goes forward with you saying that.
Because if it's first degree,
and
I understand, but it was no shots fired. Y'all want me to admit to something I did not do.
Never want you to admit to anything you didn't do. But here's the thing: you have to understand, from our standpoint, we have all this evidence, witnesses, GPS locations, video, all of these things.
Do you guys have a gun?
Showing that it did come out of that car.
Did you guys have a gun?
Nope, they need that gun.
99% of the time when we convict people of murder, we don't have the gun.
Was there gun residue found on top of my car?
I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know.
Okay, are we done then? Because if it was, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Not a problem. I had to go. Time is 2:33. What I was hoping to hear. Do you need that? Okay. What I was hoping to hear from you when I talked to you about the victim was some remorse and some apologies to the family. But
I apologize, because what if that was me? Or I understand they're grieving. I understand they're going through it. But me saying sorry, like I did it or had something to do with it or knew that somebody did it.
She holding strong, but she a girl, boy. They man.
Sorry for their loss.
You don't know, boy. These girls,
but
man.
not for any responsibility that you might have had in that, I guess.
I don't have no responsibility in that.
None. Okay. All right, honey. Good luck to you. Okay.
See you later.
Yeah. If you need anything, just knock on the door. Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
The detectives are convinced that the two women are the shooters, so now it's time to interview Jaria and see what she has to say.
Oh, this Jaria? It's two big girls too, like the whole busters.
Out there dealing with something else right now?
Can I talk to him? Because y'all put me over. Y'all didn't pour her over. Y'all should be talking to me.
They're gonna get to you.
I've been here since 12.
Okay.
This don't make no sense. Y'all put me over, not her. Y'all need to be talking to me.
Okay. They're gonna get to you.
One's in one and...
No, because y'all talking to everybody but the person y'all need to be talking to.
They've only spoke to one person, which is the older female. I don't know who that is to you.
That's my mother. And y'all pulled me over. Y'all slammed me on the ground, so y'all should be talking to me.
Okay, they're gonna get to you.
Ain't no, they need to get to me now. I've been here since 12 o'clock.
Okay, I'll relay the message.
No, he already came by. I'm waiting for him to come back. This don't make no sense.
Let me look for him. I don't know where he's at right now.
Yeah, like somebody can't know what you talking about. Like.
It's two males. They supposed to come back. I'm waiting for them right now.
There's a male and a female, the only two that are here right now.
It was a male with facial. It was a male that came by and said he's coming back. He ain't come back. Y'all talking to everybody but me.
Like I said, they only spoke to the mom, your mom.
I got pulled over. I should be the first one y'all talk to. I the one got pulled over.
Okay.
So y'all should talk to me. Y'all doing everything but doing y'all job.
Okay.
No, they doing their job. They talk to your mama to see what your mama knows.
Bro,
they're not related to you.
I know they're not. I'm just. Can you go get the detective?
I have to go get him.
I've been here. It's freezing
cold. I can't get him for you standing by the door. Give me a second.
You go to the bathroom.
Can you talk to me?
Yeah, we're coming in right now. She's got my partner going to the bathroom. Do you got to go to the bathroom beforehand?
I would rather talk to you right now.
Okay, we're gonna come right here and come talk to you. Okay?
What I'm here for?
We're gonna sit down and explain to you. But I told you before what we do. So you're here for a murder investigation. Murder investigation.
What do I have to do?
I'll tell you in a minute. But she's going to the bathroom. We're gonna come in.
Can you just start talking?
I gotta.
No, lady, it's not your show.
Right now, coming in.
The detectives enter the room and spend the next hour listening to Jaria tell her version of the story. Her story matches Marquis, and she even explains that one day she wants to be a sniper in the military, so she believes in doing the right thing and being honest. When she finally finishes, the detectives confront her and ask her if she was the shooter.
Did you girls shoot at him?
No.
Big girls.
No, I ain't that. No. Got the ball to shoot at nobody.
You said I don't got the
ball.
ball.
You wanted to be a sniper?
Not shooting at somebody for what reason?
To protect myself.
Or for your country.
They hold it so strong though, it's just crazy. Usually motherfucker break down, you know?
Can't y'all do fingerprints? Or something.
Fingerprints for what?
She just asked me, do I shoot somebody?
Mm-hmm.
I don't shoot nobody.
Why is it that folks are telling us that the gunshots came from your car?
Mm-hmm.
How many witnesses
That
do you
all
saying that?
of the gunshots, and believe me, there was more than 5 to 7, came from your vehicle.
Never owned a gun, never touched a gun, never even shot a gun.
Did you loan the car to someone?
No.
I
can't tell you what she did.
No, because y'all were there. I mean,
yeah, we was together. But
you can because you were with her, right?
Yeah.
So unless you're lying about being there when the shots were fired, and somebody else had the car, y'all had it.
Well,
right?
I don't know who the one did.
And what time was this?
It's going down.
She picked me up around 12.
Maybe in the trap.
From Brandon's?
Yes, I had text her and I said, cousin, come get me. I have to go to wash my clothes.
Do you know where she was coming from?
No, I do not.
Because she had your car all night.
I don't know where she was coming from. I'll say.
So, obviously, the only person that had that car was y'all girls.
Yeah. Ain't nobody. Shoot.
We work for the people who could no longer speak.
Okay?
And I'm yawning because we have not slept since yesterday.
Damn. Police
We've
jobs
been up
crazy
for
though.
well over 24 hours. We are exhausted. The reason you are here is because the people we spoke to yesterday told us the gunshots came from your car.
I'm telling you,
And that the front seat passenger and the driver are the shooters. And that's you girls. That don't make a lick of sense, though.
I'm not shooting no pistol. I never shot no pistol. It was only me and Jari in our car. I don't know why they said we was the one shooting the car.
That's what they told us. Oh, everybody out there.
I never owned a gun, never touched a gun.
I think we've been in here with you girls, but I think they've already executed a search warrant on her house.
Oh, well.
Y'all's.
Oh, go ahead. Ain't nothing in there.
I think they already did it.
They probably did.
I think they already wrote it and everything.
Marquis and Jaria would be arrested for manslaughter with a firearm, and they are currently out on bail awaiting trial. Prosecution believes that the victim was just driving through when he was caught in the crossfire. For now, we'll have to wait and see what happens next. Thank you for watching this video.
Wait a minute.
And please
Manslaughter? They pulled up and killed a man. Bro, if that was a dude, bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. If that was a dude, I don't know. I'm torn between the two, y'all. I don't know. I can't tell y'all if they did it or if they didn't do it. I really can't tell you a definite answer. Like, I don't know, because, like, I don't like how she started rocking back and forth, you hear me? But they ain't start crying, like, you know? Like, you know? I know girls is cold, boy. I seen some cold, boy. Boy. But I don't know. I really can't tell you yes or no. What y'all think, folks? Let me know in the comments.